The floor is all yours. Give it up.
That's very nice. Just from
I've known Effa for 33 years. 33 years. It was like 1992. I used to work as a volunteer. I did my practicum at the Multicultural Services of Peel. And Effa there was you were the head of the settlement program, yes. And so she was so nice to me. I remember her face, very friendly, very accommodating. And then that was like my first taste of kindness in Canada. And so when I finished my course at York University, I was hired by another program. And then 7 years later, you know the number 7, right? The 7 years each. I went to Tim Hortons and I said to myself, Effa is there. Like this Peel Adult Learning Center before. I said to myself, Effa is there. Let me just go across the street and say hello to Effa. And then I saw Effa. She was in room on the second floor where the settlement worker is now. And I said to Effa, Effa, if there is an opening at the Peel Adult Learning Center, let me know. And she said to me, there is an opening. But before that, Effa has always appreciated my singing. Like every time we had a picnic or something, and she saw me singing, she always told me, I love your singing. Why don't you come to my center and sing? And then I told Effa one day. And so I took the liberty of singing today, just to remind Effa who is Andrew Taylor, and the singer, the teacher, a person who loves to entertain. And Effa has always supported me in the past, even in our late graduation. She has always supported me, and I will forever miss Effa. And Effa, my song is about farewell, but I just want to remind you that you can never leave. Your memory will never leave NCP, because when I walk around NCP, the community. Community connection is Effa. The child care is Effa. I remember when I was new at NCP, Effa loved the child care. And she wanted me and all the teachers to call the child care workers teachers, not workers. I remember this. And I said, oh my God, Effa. And then so when you go to the CNC, it's Effa. When you come to these states, look at this. That is Effa. I said, what is this? A state should not be covered, but it's Effa. Yeah, you know what I mean? When you see, like we have, 3 bathrooms here, that's Effa. And we have 2 bathrooms like close to the entrance, to the reception. It's Effa, like 3rd floor, it's Effa, 10th floor, it's Effa, the GBC, it's Effa. So Effa, you will never leave NCP. You can never leave NCP. And today when I was talking about, she said something a little bit about, I will never leave, I'm gonna be here. Yeah, you're right, your memory will forever linger at NCP. And I am just personally honored and proud to be a part of the NCP, and thank you to Effa for for embracing me. When I was new, she really treated me like a brother, like a family, and supported me all the time. And Effa, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I will, when you said in the meeting, online, I'm retiring, oh my God, suddenly Effa, my performance on the job changed. And I said, oh my God, Effa is leaving. Effa is the reason why I came to NCP. She's leaving. And I said, am I still too? You know what I mean? So Effa, you will never go away.
yes, sir.
summer day, then you might as well take the sun away. All the birds that flew in the summer sky, and our love was new, and our hearts were high. When the day was young, and the night was long, and the moon stood still for the nightbird's song. If you go away, if you go away, if you go away. But if you stay, I'll make you a day like no day has been or will be again. We'll sail on the sun, we'll ride on the rain, we'll talk to the trees and worship the wind. But if you go, I'll understand. Leave me just enough love to fill up my hand. If you go away, if you go away, if you go away, if you go away, and I know you must, there's been nothing left in the world to trust. Just an empty room full of empty space, like the empty look I see on your face. God, I tell you now, as you turn to go, I'm dying slowly till you exhale. If you go away, if you go away, if you go away. But if you stay, I'll make you a night like no night has been or will be again. I'll sail on your smile, I'll ride on your touch, I'll talk to your eyes, and I love you so much. But if you go, I won't cry, for the good has gone from the world. Goodbye. If you go away, if you go away, if you go away, if you go away.
I just want to say something about Andrew. There's a story behind every single of you, and then because not everyone can come here, so I cannot say. But Andrew was right. He was working across the street, but that organization is closed long time ago. And then he just walked across the street and came to this floor, and then I met. I knew him at the let's see, Elm Drive. There is a community at Elm Drive for the ESL and the, so I knew that he's a teacher. And I really liked him. I don't know. He was young and he was very talented, always singing. I said, I need a singer. So I said, would you like to come? And then he said, I'm looking for a job. Do you want to take me? The same day, he asked me. I said, yes, come tomorrow. And then we just moved in, and then we just hired Andrew, and he has stayed. How long, Andrew?
I've been here for almost 26 years.
Yes.
Oh my God! Doesn't mean that I am here. Of course, yes.
But still young.
So, thank you to the Link departments. Paul, you're just looking at me.
You're speaking.
So, yeah, Link is the is one of the core of the programs of Newcomer Therapy, because you teach them how to breathe oxygen in Canada to all the newcomers. I always tell them that if you don't speak English, you don't breathe. You have to breathe the real English version of Canadian and then walk out. And it's just so I always mention that this is really, and you know, somehow that is the oxygen that you have to breathe it, otherwise you cannot survive. I did it when I came to Canada. I went to school. I went to just across the street, there was a Shadeland College for 6 months. Every day I went and then I learned language. That was the oxygen for me to just survive and then speak English and then move on. It was difficult. I don't know whether I'm having 2 minutes to talk. No? No, is there anybody else wanted to be here?
We'll open it to our special guests, but.
Okay,
please,
so
before-
let me just say something and then I'll shut up and I'll sit down. You know, I was thinking about, you know, coming to Canada as an immigrant is absolutely difficult. I just went back to 36 years ago, 37 years ago of my life. I came, no English, no culture, no nothing, no knowing even how to take a bus. Swear to God, go to the bank. Just the normal, really little things I didn't know. It was absolutely difficult for me. Then when I, you know, passed all these hurdles, I promised myself that I will never, ever let anybody under my wing at Newcomer Central walk alone. So anybody who comes and knock our doors as an immigrant and a newcomer, as refugee, asylum seekers, anybody, we should walk with them, take their hands and walk with them. I did it, and I've been doing it for many, many years, and I'm sure that you're doing it. So it's a difficult journey. Please do not let them walk alone, right? So that's really my message for today. I don't have a speech or anything that prepare, but thank you so much for up to now. So I give it back to you. So I don't know
Does anybody of our special guests want to say anything?